Homanosona, Yani Ura Hassan Ayariga, the founder at my APC, after the bankroller at my APC. Ura Hassan Ayariga, Yama watching at the bar, Machidume Jesu, our Kessben 92.9 megahertz. Now, catch we elections, no. We are Hunchiwashawa bar constituency saying to me declare. And Oshe holigalism, Kosonia Diano. Ufi said Diana, Akofasa no Mawin Naba.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning to your cherished listeners. I think this is the first time you got two ABBA. 7th January, and then the 20th of December. You got two ABBA on the 7th of December. And now, another 20th, almost 2 weeks. We are still counting some constituencies and fighting and who, why that constituency and now one. All I was saying is that electoral commission have failed us in that regard. Because at the end to about almost 2 weeks, and we cannot declare certain constituencies. Today, tomorrow, this one say I have won, this one say I have won. You know, only my DNA
Kache.
Other political parties have intercepted ballot papers that are almost genuine to what the EC is having.
I see.
So when you have this kind of ballot papers circulating in the system, can you trust the system?
No, you cannot.
You cannot trust the system. And that is why I want to know, is it that somebody too has a printing press in Ghana sitting somewhere, printing his own ballot papers, same serial numbers that the EC has given out? Who is doing this? And when we just say these things, then we can now believe that some elections are being rigged.
Yeah.
Because when you have ballot papers circulating in the system, stamped already, same type of ballot paper, then definitely when you give out the results and say this one I want, that is why we see the anarchy and the chaos we are seeing. Look, dynamic culture there. The anarchy and the chaos is not over yet, though. And we are here. God has only had mercy on Ghanaians, and then Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia came to concede defeat quickly and easily. What is? That has calmed tensions down. If we had to wait for 3 days until the electoral commission announced the final result, there would have been more trouble in this country.
Yeah.
But so for that one, when I see the right thing, I say I will congratulate Bawumia for doing that, conceding defeat very quickly and very fast. That is number one. Number two, what I'm saying, it's here no. Your boys, your kita boys be brave. No more call and say, they are going around the whole country, making sure that they take control of certain institutions that are being managed currently by the MPP. That I don't subscribe to it. We can be vigilant. Okay? There's difference between vigilant and vandalism. Being vigilant does not mean that you should vandalize things. What they are the end of the gas now.
Yeah.
Because when you do it, President will also set it that the next time they also win, they will do the same to you. And there will be peace.
Yeah.
Don't forget that human society is different from machine. Human society have morals. Morals. So if you behave too much to the person can retaliate. What is?
Yeah.
The person can come back and say, no, I don't agree. And when the person says, I don't agree, there's going to be what? Fight. And it will not alter well for Ghana.
Yeah, now,
so
Your Excellency.
Where I sit down and I'm watching Ghana, I am praying for a peaceful handover. And after the peaceful handover, I am praying for peace to maintain after the handover.
Yeah.
That is what Ghanaians should be praying for today. Today. You see, we will not see the hooliganism, the vandalism until 7th of January. And that can spark war in this country. That can spark chaos in this country. that can cause commotion in this country. So I am calling on my brothers and friends in the NDC. You have won the election. Don't cause trouble anymore. Just take your time. The president has integrated 5-member oral team. You have a problem, send it to them. What they are doing in the casino.
Yeah.
You want to transition never cause smooth. Because Ghana, you back up. Who we need election, what we need. The other one, the Lucy election, while Lucy, just allow the system to hand over. If you think they are corrupt, let the law take its course. Don't be the law. What you are doing in the casino? Don't be the law. Allow the law to take its course. What you are doing in the casino? If we allow the law to take its course, we will be able to have a smooth transition, a peaceful transition, a transition that will not cause anarchy. Because don't forget, every human being has some level of madness in him. Every human being. Some have 10%, some have 15%, some have 20%, and some have 30%. And those who are 90%, they are completely mad. But they are the enemy casino. So, my problem and my appeal is to the NDC boy. My appeal is to the NDC boy. After 7th of December, you hand over. Even if you have something to do, take it easy and do it. Ghana is like a game. This one win today, this one win tomorrow. Look, if we are not careful and we cause this country to war, the military will take over and the country will not come back to democracy again.
That's true. So, Your Excellency, let's watch this. Hooliganism, seizure of vandalism, the seizure of state institutions near the Mekaipa said 2009 when NDC came to power. And as the media for me, that's why I started seeing that. And the NPP for replicating in 2016. Emora Freddie Blake cry beside they say the cost on a year was say boys no just protecting the state properties in all this stuff. And now this time around another change of government about NDC for Satwasu. Ye mami misao do they get their inspiration from their leaders? And now almost sure and our leaders now the pure now how do we stem this hooliganism, this kind of activities once and for all?
Let me give you my own experience about it before I answer your question. In 2016, MPP winning election now. They were me fear back when I was airport. Remember when me cars, brand new cars, and me told me Land Cruiser, and me there. Omoko break it, fear no. They went and broke the house and packed the Land Cruisers and the cars that were in my house.
Kessben
and took it to the Flagstaff house. And that is for government. Brand new ones that are not even registered, only numbers. The other ones no money numbers no more. Mako house Flagstaff house no. Mako no mochi me using a car and hit the gate and went inside and told them that look, if you want to cause trouble, we can all cause trouble. See, you cannot break into my house, personal house, private house, and think that it's government. Do you have a document to show the car is for government?
Who
get a document? Me document me talk no abridging me by the document. So anywhere you see Land Cruiser, over say a government there. Because you think that it's only government who can buy Land Cruiser. Me a presidential candidate, me told me Land Cruiser that you see a campaign. Now who could break it and me pick up name Land Cruiser Flagstaff house.
And why do they have to do this crime in the first place? So how do we tap this situation?
I want to now answer your question. Answer your question. You see, some of them are instigated by some party boys. And some of them are instigated by party leaders, big men. Some of them are instigated by the party boys, and some of them are also instigated by the big men themselves. Who say, you can go to this man. It's how they go and get it. It will not help this country. This country has law and if you think that somebody is using state authority and evidence is saying the best, but this is still working. After handing over, say, please, we need the paper. The person cannot take it. And
yeah.
But when you think that every Land Cruiser is for government, then it's a bad precedent. Because people sell Land Cruisers in this country. Companies, a lot of companies sell brand new Land Cruisers. And everybody is entitled to go in and buy and go.
Yeah.
So this precedent, no. It is just stop it. Because you see, why are we supposed to stop? There is too much power given to the political leaders.
Mm-hmm.
Too much power. And I've been talking about it. When I become president, I'm going to reduce the powers of the president. We need to empower institutions to be independent of political, interferences. Certain institutions must not be politically inclined. When we are able to do that, the law will take its course. The police is becoming weak. The police is very weak when they take the power. It's a conflict to the government in power against the government that is still handling affairs and it's about outgoing government. That is the problem. And that is where you see that the party in power loses.
Yeah, Excellency, respectfully, I don't know where you are engaging us from, but it looks like we are losing you. Your line is cracking, distorting, we can't get your sound properly.
Let me sit.
Yeah.
Is it better now?
Yeah. Very, very audible. Go ahead.
Okay. So what I'm saying is that no, the police is more allied with party in government than running an institution that is supposed to be independent. So even when a party in government that has lost election and a new party is coming, the police succumb to the new one that is coming than the one that is outgoing, because they think that if I don't do it, I'm going to lose my job, I'm going to do this.
Yes.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
So we must have an institution where the police is independent. It doesn't care who is in power or who is coming or who is going out. No. The police know they take their instructions from their head, who is not politically inclined. So when you misbehave, it doesn't matter who you are. The law will take its course. Then to me, yes, sir. Every time we have the problem, we have it. What here? Because police themselves now have become politically inclined to party in government. We must stop that. The police is there to defend everybody. It doesn't matter who's in government or who's not in government. The police institution must not be under the leadership of the political party in power or government in power.
No, but Your Excellency, can we have an independent police institution in this country?
That's what I've been talking about.
I'm asking. People are calling for the amendment of the constitution that will allow the Ghana Police Service themselves to choose the IGP instead of appointed
instead of the party by the government.
By the government. So I'm asking that even that, can we still have an independent police institution in this country?
Why not?
If it is given to them to choose their own IGP.
The only problem is that if we amend the constitution, like you said, to allow the police to elect their leaders, and then the vice president not being the head of the police institution, because right now currently the vice president is the head of the police institution.
Yeah.
So if he is who is going to appoint the IGP, definitely the party in power, and then there will be what? There will be more. What do you call it? They'll listen to them more than listen to any other person. Their allegiance is to that institution. That's the vice president office. Because they take all instructions from the office of the vice president. All the like national security and all that. That is what is muddying the stand of the national security institution to do the right thing. And until that is done, I am telling you, my brother, anytime there is change of government, there will be anarchy and war and problematic. Because the mindset of Ghanaians is not changing to say that, look, we have changed government, we have won elections, let's be calm, let's change our attitude. 2 days ago, let me tell you an example. 2 days ago, I was watching Joy News.
Yeah.
I was just in my hall watching Joy News. And then Afenyo Marcus, the majority leader, was on Joy News talking. I looked at Afenyo Marcus and I said to myself, is that Afenyo Marcus? my wife said, he's the one. I said, yes, my wife said, he's the one. You know what? You know why she said he's the one?
Why?
She said, oh, he's the one. Like, if I'm doubting whether he's the one, he's actually the one. And I said, no, that's not what I'm saying. I am saying this because the reason why I asked you this question is because his composure, his demeanor after losing election, the way he spoke, and the way he was very nice. I said to myself, if this is how the MPP can be very nice when they are in power, they wouldn't have lost the election.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's the way he spoke, the way he was so nice on TV and spoke with dignity, respect, and calmness. They was very calm, and I said, whoa. So power can change people. So why is it that when you have power, you don't behave in this manner? It is when you are losing power that you know how to behave well. What? Yeah. Kenyans are watchable. When you have power, your behavior, your arrogance, your nature determines your next election.
Okay. So I
am only telling the NDC guys to also emulate and learn from the mistakes of the MPP.
Yeah.
Not to be arrogant, not to be biased, not to be violent. No.
Yeah.
John Mahama is a calm president.
Yeah, that's very laudable. He's
a calm president. I don't think John Mahama will sit in his office and tell people to go and do A, B, and C. No, he won't do that.
Yeah.
So they should emulate the leadership of John Mahama. Okay? And let the NDC have a different face altogether this election.
Yeah.
Because the overwhelming vote that John Mahama got is not because NDC people voted. No. It is because many Kenyans are tired and are not happy with the MPP government.
Yeah.
And that is why they came out and gave John Mahama all that vote. Look at this scenario. MPP boys were so mad with their own party.
Yes.
In what year, the last time I got to your studio there, I said that the election was going to be determined by two factors. Factor number one, the die-hard members of NDC against the die-hard members of MPP.
Wow. Yeah. You said it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I said that the party that its die-hard members will come out more will win that election. Or Ghanaians, there's going to be voter apathy, huge voter apathy, and Ghanaians will not come out to vote. And then the two political parties, their die-hard member will decide the election.
Okay.
Or one, Ghanaians will come out and vote and say, we are tired of NDC and MPP. We are going to vote for a third force. And they'll vote for another party that will take us to a second round. What year?
Okay.
Now it has happened. MPP members did not come out to vote. History repeated itself 3 times. In 2008, MPP members came out to vote, and NDC won the election.
Yes.
2016, MPP guys came out to vote, and NDC boys did not come out to vote, and NDC lost the election, and MPP won the election. In 2024, it repeated itself again.
Yeah.
MPP people refused to come out to vote, and NDC people came out and won the election. It is not that it was a competitive election where NDC and MPP had same vote and they were going out to a competitive campaign. No. If it was competitive, NDC and MPP, they have same numbers of, almost same number of votes anytime we go into election. 6 million plus 2, this one 6 million plus 4 or 5, 6.4 or 6.5, 6.2. This is their membership. Now, if NDC even had done more work and Ghanaians were going to vote more, NDC's vote would have shot up to 8 million. Not 6.2, not 6.4 that John Mahama got. No. There was huge voter apathy in this election. NDC votes would have shot up to 8 million.
Wow.
Because the voter register now is about 18.5 million. In the last election, it was about 16 point something. There it's about 18.4 million Ghanaians have registered. Why did NDC maintain 6.2 million of their votes? Are you listening to me?
Yeah, I'm listening to you, sir.
So if NDC had also campaigned so well and members were coming, NDC would have gotten 8 million plus.
Wow.
And NPP too would have maintained their 6 million. But see, because Ghanaians are tired of the two parties, NDC stayed by the 6.2 million. MPP lost it over 1.something million because the members of the MPP were not happy with their own government.
Yeah.
The grassroots were not happy. The reason why all the MPs lost, most of the MPs lost.
Yeah.
It is not because NDC had money with people. No. It's because the NPP people refused to come out. So it affected the grassroots and affected the presidency.
So are you saying that Ghanaians did not, most Ghanaians did not buy the idea, the policies, and ideologies of National Democratic Congress?
Whether they bought into it or not, the fact of the matter is that many Ghanaians were adamant in voting. There was huge voter apathy. Let me tell you, the number of people who did not vote is more than the number of people who voted for the NDC both. And look, 7 million Ghanaians did not vote. NDC did not get 7. NDC got 6 million plus. MPP did not get 7. MPP got 4. The total vote cast was 11.49. 11,490,000 people came out to vote. Out of 18.49. So over almost 7 million Ghanaians refused to. I don't know whether you got the opportunity to go around the police station. Less than 10 minutes when you get there, you vote and go.
Yeah, it's true, yeah.
And do 10 minutes. Over we now come. Unless it's places like Swami and other places. But most of the police stations, when you get there, less than 10 minutes, you vote. Those days, you can go and queue more than 1 hour. You go as early as 4 a.m. to queue just to vote.
Yes, true. Yeah.
This time, and yes, sir. So all I am telling the NDC government is that you have won the elections. Thankful you have won. Your president is the president of the Republic of Ghana and not the president of the NDC. Behave. Don't allow what MPP did in 2016. Don't do it in 2024. No. Show them that you are leaders of different attitude and mindset. You take over everything, but quietly. Not with war, not with any booga, not with any... No, Takashi. Everybody can do Takashi. Takashi is not meant for one person. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The only person who does Takashi is the one who does not understand law. But if you understand law, you don't need Takashi. You go follow the law and take everything quietly. And let them know that you are more matured. See? You are more matured in handling matters. And let Ghanaians now know that you are maturing in the game too. Don't forget, Ghanaians are watching. Those who are voting are watching. They want people to be punished, but they don't want anarchy. Ghanaians want leaders of our country to be punished. Corrupt people who have stolen our money to be retrieved, but they don't want war.
Okay. Yeah. So your Excellency,
in a specific way.
Yeah.
But they don't want it to be war for them. No.
Yeah. Your Excellency, I would have wished that we continue, but before we switch. Let us switch to the oral, the Operation Recover All Loot that has been established by President Mahama recently. People are saying that it is a tool to be to operate as a political witch hunting, and he just gave his word to the Canadian ambassador that he wouldn't do a witch hunting. How do we make sure that this committee wouldn't be on that path?
Now, good. You see that President Mahama has set some examples. The example is that he instituted a committee. So you now know that if they are coming to you, you now know that there's a head of the committee and there's a chairman of the committee, and they are there. You can go to them. In the last previous government, they did not do that. So now President Mahama has shown the way that the NDC boys should not cause trouble. He has only instituted a team that will do what? Will look into that matter.
Yeah.
So why now go run and vandalizing people's property or vandalizing people's assets? No. The assets you go and burn is for government. It's not for any individual. If you burn an EC office, you are burning the EC office. It's a government property. It's not for NPP.
Yeah.
If you burn state institutions, it's not for MPP. It's our resources you are burning. Now that the president has shown a way that everybody should stop. If you have a problem, there's a choral team that are supposed to go and do. This cannot be called witch hunting. No. This is not called witch hunting. If you are not corrupt, why are you scared? Huh? If you have not stolen government money, why you? As I'm sitting down here, I have not spent government money. Am I worried about if they wanted to turn the whole NDC party to oral? I don't care.
Yeah.
Even President Mahama himself wants you to be the head. I'm not bothered. Do you know why?
Unless you tell us.
Because I'm not corrupt. I'm not handling government property.
Yeah.
I'm not handling government machinery. So what am I scared of?
Yeah.
So nobody should think that it's witch hunting. Witch hunting is when you know that you have not done something and they put in that is going to hunt you for nothing. No. If you have not done something, why are you worried? Why? Just allow them to do their job because they have put a team to do that. We should even applaud them for that.
Okay. All right.
Yes,
so,
let me tell you something. I told President Mama something 3 days ago. I said, Mr. President, you are the present and you are the future. If you fail this Ghanaians this time round, let me be very honest with you. If Ghanaians don't change their mindset and we fail them, there will be what is called military regime. Because one, you are the only president here at the end of the country. You are the only president that you went first round, you won as vice president. You were vice president, you were president, 1 term. You went back to opposition 8 years.
Yeah.
Within that period, you have learned a lot to know your mistakes and to know your strength. No president has ever had that opportunity to serve again and go back and serve.
Yeah.
Because it's a learning. When you serve as a president and you finish your 8th term, you go and sit down at home 8 years and they come and ask you questions. You will give better answers than before.
Yeah.
Because you have learned something that in the opposition you wish you had an opportunity again, you would have done something better.
I know, yeah.
Yes, so you, President Mahama, you have gotten that opportunity. You should be better now than any other president ever in our history.
Yeah.
Because now we are president 1 term, we call opposition 8 years. Within that period of opposition, the 8 years now, you have learned a lot. Look, Hassan Ayariga in 2012.
Yeah.
It's not the same Hassan Ayariga in 2024.
2024, yeah. Yeah.
Tell me whether I'm wrong.
Yeah, it's true, yeah.
Good. So President Mahama in 2016 should not be the same president in 2012 to 2016. Should not be the same President Mahama in 2024. So he should show maturity, leadership, transparency, and accountability, a government that Ghanaians and the world will say, wow, this man has come back and has changed things. Oh. But if he doesn't, then I am telling him that I am not prophesying. I am telling him that the military will take over because they will now say that, look, we are tired of all these politicians.
Yeah.
But they don't know that there are better ones too, like Hassan Ayariga out there, who have not been given the opportunity. Yeah. I'm being honest with you.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm being honest with you. Some of us, when we get this country, the country will change differently.
Yeah.
What here?
Yeah.
There are better ones, of course. Nobody gives birth to a brother, a son, for the son to be less than him. God is giving birth of new leaders. The leaders that are supposed to be better than Nkrumah and Co. But today, we have not found those leaders yet. Is it because of political platforms that we have, or we are not looking for the best leaders to lead us? We are looking for a platform that can win elections. So for me, his government, he should look for people that can help him. He should look for leaders that can support him, whether they are in his party or they are not from his party. Ghana belongs to Ghanaians, and we need Ghanaians to build this country.
Your Excellency, will you take any position if you are being offered any position by President Mahama to serve? Will you do that?
Position is not the way of serving. There are certain you can serve the country as I'm doing now. I'm serving the country.
Yeah, I know.
I'm 7. I'm giving policy.
But 7 in the government. 7 in the government.
We will see when I make my decision. We will see.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank everybody.
Okay. Thank you very much.